It's very likely now we're about to receive a new aircraft order. Not any new aircraft order. This is a colossal one, with Doha-based Qatar Airways looking set to finalise its purchase for a staggering up to 200 new wide-body planes from none other than American plane maker Boeing. The purchase, which has been long rumoured, would be a colossal win for the manufacturer, as it would boost the backlog of its commercial airplanes division during what can only be described as a trying time. According to Bloomberg, the contract, which could be announced as early as next week, would include 100 wide-body jets on a firm contract. However, options that could then be converted into firm orders would be for the same amount, so likely you're bringing the purchase close to 200 planes. Qatar Airways already has a very healthy wide-body fleet and a substantial backlog too, notably consisting of the uncertified and undelivered Boeing 777X. However, with high levels of competition, the Doha-based carrier never feels that this is an amount that could be deemed enough. It's always looking for more, and looking ahead into the future, the carrier wants to meet the strong demand it is seeing and compete with other airlines that are in a similar fashion, looking to advance as a business long into upcoming decades. The reporting did not confirm the prospective split for the wide-body aircraft to be included in this colossal purchase. However, we know, diving into Qatar Airways fleet data, that it has strong commitments for the Boeing 777X. It also already flies the 787 Dreamliner. So the beautiful thing about this purchase is, no matter which direction it heads, a further purchase will not necessarily throw out its overall portfolio of aircraft, and it will be committing to something it is already familiar with. If the 777X was to be included, it may have very well leveraged frustrations over delays in getting this plane into its fleet to obtain a better contract, something we did no doubt see visibly over at neighbouring Emirates. You may recall the Dubai-based carrier was very public in its threats towards Boeing that it would cancel 777X orders. It said it was fed up of the aircraft, fed up of the consistent problems, and a couple of months later, lo and behold, a massive aircraft order was placed for this type. So there are certainly ways that airlines can get better terms and no doubt leverage, say, the frustrations they have and the downsides. Qatar Airways' leadership has long been focused on this prospective new purchase. That is why, if you are a frequent viewer here on the channel, for one, I appreciate you, or you just simply keep up to date with the industry developments and this is your first video, you may know that this new wide-body aircraft order has been on the cards for some time, and it now looks to be finally being implemented. Due to the geographical positioning and business model choice, Qatar Airways faces pretty intense competition from regional giants like Emirates and Etihad, and even now Turkish Airlines, who are obviously a little bit further away but have similar growth plans for the upcoming next, say, 5 to 10 years. The airlines I have just mentioned are global companies and are all looking to modernize their fleets to advance as a new generation emerges. This renewal for Qatar Airways allows them to enhance their overall efficiency while reducing costs and finding ways to overall improve the customer satisfaction levels, which we know, strictly focusing in on the Middle East, is a huge part of their business model, to try and please their customers and continuing to one-up each other on the cabin product they are putting forward. As for wide-body aircraft, well, their importance for an airline like Qatar simply cannot be understated. They rely heavily on these planes for long-haul connectivity through their Doha hub, and to sustain their market share, they must ensure they have enough planes flying daily and their backlog for deliveries into the 2030s is adequate. The last thing the company wants is to be short on planes by, say, the midway point of the next decade, as other airlines continue to emerge and others cement their lead, and Qatar Airways finds it doesn't have enough planes. Keen to hear your take down below in the comments. Thanks very much for your support here on the channel. Please take care, do be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for your next industry recap.